Hello. Sorry I haven't uploaded in like a month or so. I've tried to record a video at least 5 times over the course of that month, but due to general laziness and bad recordings, I've just decided not to. I'm gonna try again, and here we're flying out the 109-F4. This thing will absolutely dominate 4.0. And honestly, I think it's a really good plane, highly underrated, quite overshadowed by the G2, but it's a really good plane, especially for such low BR. Like, it's got really good maneuverability, has additional guns which just provide what you need, very good muzzle velocity. I think it's honestly one of the best planes I've flown in a while. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so I am going to be using replay mode for this. I can't care to actually record during a battle because I don't know what'll happen. But yeah, no, this is the 109-F4. It's got two 7 mils, 7.96 whatever mils right there, MG51, and I am using the two 15mm cannon pods. It just makes life a lot easier. It doesn't hamper performance that much, and hey, the extra firepower does count, even if it is only 15mm. But yeah, so I'll just skip forward through some of this. I'm just sky climbing all the way to the top. We're gonna get an almost ace here. This is one of the best things to do with this plane, is to fly incredibly high just to get the edge over all of your enemies. And here we go. I do a little turn. And we are above everyone. So, always a rule when sky climbing, take out the targets which are most not vulnerable, but instead most of a threat, which are the people close to or at your altitude. At this moment, it's the P-51, and actually quite a few P-51s. There's one there, one there. Yeah, one there. There's P-47, 109, and a Ki-61. I'm flying at this altitude, suspecting bombers, just to get them out of the way easy, because they can run us down on tickets. Find nothing and decide, okay, let's go fighters. And there we have two XP-50s. Those guys are from the same clan. I'll go back to them in a second. You'll figure that out later. But anyways, I dive down to help my Spitfire friend who's being, like, basically tortured by all three of these planes. I notice I was originally going to go down for the P-51 and the 109, but the Ki-61 is going to be there to reinforce, and I'm probably going to die a miserable fate. I fly up above to invoke fear, just to see if any of them notice me, and they don't, so now is when I make my attack. I turn down into the fray, and I look for which target seems to be at, the easiest to take out. So right now, there's the 109-F right there, which is coming in to head on me, the P-51, which is turning, and the Ki-61, which is taking out the Spitfire. I was originally going to go ahead on the 109, decided it's not worth it. Instead, I dodge his fire, and I turn around for the Ki-61 just a little bit too late. And to avoid G-lock and compression, I just fly straight, which gives them time to break off from my ally. P-51's on my tail. Oh yeah, and then I shoot. So here, let me go back. But yeah, no, I forgot to mention there was a P-51 which crossed in front of me. Take that out, and turn around. Dodge the 109 and the P-51 there, and go up for the Ki-61, which doesn't notice me, so that just makes easy bait. Get a crit on him. Can't see that in the replays. P-51 is peppering me with shots, do some fancy dodging, turn in on the Ki-61, and I finish him off. Right there. Yeah, snipe his pilot. A little bit of lag in the replay, so you can't exactly see that. Spitfire is taking out the 109-F4. I come in to clean it up. Poor guy looks damaged. Almost clip him here. He's fine. I'm fine. We're all good. P-51, vroom right past me. I go vertical over him. And this part is going to be drawn out a little bit. Spitfire tries shooting at him, but can't quite catch up. I'll speed it up a little bit here. And remember those XP-50s I was talking about earlier? Here they are. And they are from the same group. I hit one there, take this guy, kill him, he damages the casing around my engine, and I decide the P-51 isn't worth it. He does turn back, which is a very bold move of him. XP-50, right there, starts shooting at me. I turn around, try to meet him, and boom, pilot snipe. And that is unfortunately how most of these matches will go if you're not careful. XP-50s are the bane of your existence. Everything else is easy cleanups. Okay, here we are, second game. This time we're at LL Main. Here, let me just get all this clutter out of the way. We're teamed up with the Japanese... let me see. No, not the Japanese. Japanese are no one's team. It's probably just a thing. We have the Russians and the Chinese. Nothing too impressive. We're gonna have to take this into our own hands. Yet again, just sky climbing. Down there, that French thing gets destroyed. Bf-109-F4 looks like a little bit of an under tier. The Bf-109-F4, those are endangered species nowadays. And yeah, here we go. I notice a large group of enemies, and I just head towards the group. Let's slow things down a bit. Yet again, flying above, scouting out for which targets need to be dealt with. Yeah, the whole shebang. Decide, okay, now's the time to strike. Nope, never mind. I'm a little bit indecisive about what to do here, because there's a large group of enemies, and there's one other teammate who can help me, and it's a Ju-87. It's not much support at all. Look over, make sure there's no bombers or extra fighters coming, which I can deal with beforehand, and I dive in. There's two Jewish 109s there. This 109 comes in to help. F6F, Thunderbolt, Spitfire, whole shebang. That thing over there, forget what it is. It's gone. Nothing impressive happens here. The Ju-87 goddamn dies. Coming in on the F6F. Easy pickings. Brat-tat-tat-tat. You are dead. There. Thunderbolt dies. Spitfire stalls himself out, not expecting anyone else, and he pays the price. Then we go up, and it's just the Jewish 109 left of the entire team. And this is where the round ends. But there is something else I would like to show you. So, yeah, just flying about, and then boom, he's dead. A little trick, if you want to even learn, if you want to earn a little bit of silver lines more, even just a little bit, just take out ground targets after you win the game. It'll give you final blow, which I think gives you 250 silver lines without a booster. Which isn't much, but hey, it's just a little bit more. Besides, you get more points that way. So yeah, that was game number 2. One thing that not many people know is that during 1944, Hitler ordered for a carrier plane to be introduced. Totally, 100%. And so they took old 109-F4s, and they would go and they would land them on anything they could, because they didn't have any carriers on the sea. And they ended up using the BB-238 for a lot of this. And you can 100% trust me on that information, because I'm a very trustworthy source. Anyways, for this match, I'm not getting any kills, only myself. I ask in chat if I can land on these guys, because I always wanted to do that. I've never had a match with these BB-238 spawning low, and this is my first and best opportunity to do so. I ask, that guy says go for it, that's all I need. I turn my plane around, and I fly back, let's slow it down, right behind this guy, and yeah, I think you can guess what happens next. There's another 109-F4 here escorting them. I was gonna escort them, but I've always wanted to land on one. And here we go. A bonk. Sure, my propeller gets taken out. None of theirs do, which is beautiful. And yeah. I have mounted a BV-238. Unfortunately, with War Thunder physics and just general physics, I was tabbed out during this time, so I didn't see myself doing this. but it boots me off, which is actually really sad. I wanted to stay on. And there I go. And I guess, I think you can expect what happens next. Grrr. Was fun though. Okay, last game of the day for you. This one, just flying up, average sky climbing. And here is when I noticed that that poor brigand is being harassed by the XP50. Now, if you know me, I hate XP50 simply because they're too good. And as a freeboo myself, I decide, screw you, XP50. And yeah, I go to save the brigand, who takes quite a bit of punishing. Actually, you don't see many brigands nowadays. Come in, XP50, you know, speed it up a little bit. I turn with the XP50. Where is he? There he is. He turns more than me though, because I was low on energy. Yeah, I'm only at 300 mph now. And he doesn't care to actually fight off the threat, which is me, and goes back for the very vulnerable brigand. Tries to hit on him, but fails. I turn in, and I do one of the most beautiful shots of my life. Oh, I'm sorry, but that was beautiful. So yeah, I saved that brigand, and I feel pretty good about it. More on that brigand later. Yeah, okay. Just general flying around, not climbing anymore, because why not? Scouting at the battlefield. I notice not many people are left, and I want to get as many kills in as possible for the winter event to get the tornado. Maybe a video on that coming out in about a month. And then I noticed the P-47 as the Yak-3 is being is about to be taken over by the entire enemy team, and I decide, hey, might as well go for this. It's an easy kill. It's just a P-47, and it's not facing me. Brigand, yet again, is getting harassed. This is the second time I'm going to save his ass. P-47 misses, and then continues to fire afterwards for some reason. That's an average P-47 player right there. You know, slodding behind him. And I'm so sorry to the person who got this kill, but I need the points. And that's mine. Yeah, that was a jerk move. And then, boom, Yak-3. The Wyvern peels off. You know, probably... No, it's coming in for the Yak-3. Brigand there. Yak-3 tries to shoot at me. He goes into the ground. And this is beautiful. Watch this. Up. Brr, dead. Perfect. And yeah, that was that round. 3 kills, pretty average. That's about what you're gonna get if you play your cards right. 2,000 points right there. Yeah, that's gonna be all for this one. So yeah, this is the 109-F4 outstanding plane. Honestly, probably, in my opinion, the best 4.0 of the German tech tree, maybe even the entire game, actually. Let's see. In-game. Yak-9s, nope. Let's go over to the US. P-63 is an absolute no-go. P-47 is overrated. F-6F is stupid. I hate the F-4Us. P-61 is annoying. B-17 is amazing. XP-50 is probably the only thing better than it. Either that or the Wyvern. The Wyvern is also really good. Anything here for Japan? Maybe the A6M, but it isn't 4.0. Key 96, no. China has nothing. Italy. Italy doesn't have a 4.0. Okay. France, no one cares about France. Sweden. J22, never heard of it. Ooh, Pyramirski, but that's 0.3 over. And, well, no. Nothing there is good. It's all copy and paste. But yeah, no, that was the 109-F4. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the lack of uploads. Yeah, no. Have a good day.